Okay, story time. When I was 6 years old, I got hit by a minivan. It was the day before my kindergarten graduation, and there are gaps in my memory, but let's get into it. So, I was hanging with the neighbor kids. My sister was grounded, and my brother was a baby at the time. The neighbor's dog got out and ran across the street into the wooded area, so the kids, not just me, all the kids, lined up to chase after her. I think her. Anyway, I distinctly remember doing my left, right, left before I ran across the street. And I remember taking off, and then the next thing in my memory is me waking up in the grass looking at a bunch of faces and thinking, like, what in the hell is happening here? Apparently, a woman came whipping around the corner of this neighborhood road as I ran, and my head took out her side mirror. My mom was giving my brother a bath, and the neighbor went over to tell her I was hit by a car. She flipped, obviously, and ran outside, decided the ambulance was taking too long to get to our house. So she strapped me in the back of her car and took off towards the ER. After the grass, the next image in my head is looking down at my wrist in the car because there was this huge gash in it that like really freaks me out. My mom parked and jumped down off the brick wall into the ER entrance yelling for help. Yes, instead of running around with me in her arms, she jumped down, according to eyewitnesses. And that's some mom strength for you. I had a concussion, and I recall my arm was in a sling after, but the only things I remember from the hospital are the CT scan, where the doctor kept telling me it was like a donut and not to move. Two quick side notes about that. I wasn't scared of being in there. I just could never sit still. So that was a struggle. And from then on, I just remember wanting a strawberry frosted sprinkle donut from Dunkin' like the rest of the day. The other thing I remember from the hospital is getting this good job gift from the staff, which was like a super nice gesture, but it was a puzzle of 101 Dalmatians and it was 9 pieces. I was a bright kid, sort of didn't know what to say, like, gee, thanks, took it apart and put it back together like 5 times, waiting for them to be done talking to my mom. It was like 11 plus Dalmatians per piece. As I mentioned, the next day was my kindergarten graduation. Now, I'm sure my teacher was trying to be encouraging and lift my spirits, but the way I remember it, she told me I had to sing, and I was so annoyed to have to do that when I was sore, so that's pretty much all I remember about the day. Yeah, that's all I have from that incident between what I remember, what I was told after. Interestingly enough, not the scariest experience I've had. If you want to hear about the time a shark hook nearly killed me, let me know in the comments. P.S. The lady that hit me was married to a police officer and got away without any consequences, but hey, all things considered, it could have been worse.